Alright guys, it's Derek Deadlifts on a happy Saturday, coming back at you with another video. I'm going to be making another finance video and my journey on how I went about raising my credit score to being 815. So recently, a couple months ago, I read online that actually only 1 to 2% of the people in the United States have above an 800, so I felt like I'm in a good situation in life, I guess. I'd say money isn't everything, guys. Let me first put this, guys. Your family, your friends, your job, your health are all important as equal. Money just makes life more comfortable and you're able to do more things. That's the only thing I've noticed over the course of 5 years of being on a financial journey, I guess we'll call it, in life, and raising my credit score from, I believe it was the 700-ish, I'll say at the lowest, to around 815 right now. So about 6 years ago was the time I stopped powerlifting. All about the time when I stopped powerlifting and I started taking my finances more seriously, was when I really noticed my credit score to improve. I'm not saying there's a direct correlation to it, but it makes sense. I was putting hours and hours and hours into chasing the trophy, as I talked about in a former video. I was chasing the medals and chasing numbers on the deadlift, chasing numbers on the squat, chasing numbers on the bench press. Now I kind of just try to live a more balanced life. In fact, this whole summer, as I talked about before, I didn't even lift at all. I just did my walks, and I'm trying to get back into lifting, but my back is just not what it used to be. Between the injuries that were out of my control, and I mean, I got hurt pretty badly during my last powerlifting meet, but aside from that, I was feeling pretty okay until recently. The two car accidents I got were in the past year. So with that being said, I'm gonna talk about my journey in an app that is called Credit Karma. If you guys didn't hear about it already, I'd say there's a good chance that maybe 50% of the people or more, possibly, who knows, who are watching this video already know about the app. But it's pretty cool because, obviously, other than telling you what your score is, it will also tell you which cards to apply for, your credit utilization, your payment history, all the details that will go into raising your credit score. And it'll also give you new cards to apply for. The route that I took was generally every couple months, just applying for a new card, and just using the bonuses that they would give you. So if you spend $1,000 in 3 months, which just about anyone is going to do with the Bank of America card, they give me $200 cash back for me to use in the future. So I think that it's important. It's something that we don't learn in school, guys. We don't learn in school unless you're going to school for business or accounting. No one gets taught financial literacy. It's kind of just something you got to learn, teach yourself as an adult, and hopefully get smarter as you age, right? So I'd say probably over the last year especially, it's the lowest it was around this time last year was 771, which is still, anything above 750 is pretty respectable, and most professionals will tell you that there's really no major benefits to being above 800, because there really isn't. Your interest rates don't really change any, so don't think that I'm trying to say like, oh, I'm better than you because mine's 815 and yours is 750. No, I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying that if you're looking to get to that 800 plus range, to that 1 to 2% range of people in America, this is the route that I went to get there. And this is how I did it. I mean, I would spend probably 6 years since I first opened my first credit card with PayPal. I was doing online personal training, so it made sense to me for work, as well as working at a restaurant, where I would get paid through checks as well as directly through PayPal. So it made sense for me to have PayPal as my first credit card. And over time, I got on my credit cards grew and grew, and I at one point had, I think, over 15 cards. Now I'm at, according to here, I have 15 total accounts. I have 2 that I closed. I opened an Amex card just for the bonus, and then closed it shortly after that because they charged an annual fee, and it wasn't a card I was going to. Considering it, all the cards I had, I personally don't pay for any cards with an annual fee. You guys can do whatever you want to with your money. That just personally doesn't fit my lifestyle. If you're someone who travels a lot, there are credit cards to use for that. I have a Bank of America travel card that I used and came in handy when I went to see my friend in Virginia Beach. So basically it paid for the cash back bonus that I got, paid for the whole train ride there and back, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's a really good app to use, guys. I probably, over the course of 6 years, have saved thousands of dollars by continuously applying for credit cards. Now, if you're someone who's not responsible with a debit card yet, generally the bank's not going to approve you for a credit card, but also you should build up that confidence over time with money and with the fact that you will be able to pay it back. You will be able to work enough to pay it back. But I think that it's something that you guys should really download, and it would benefit your life overall. Like I said, it's helped me save thousands of dollars on purchases that I was going to make regardless, whether it be food purchases, whether it be travel purchases, whether it be anything you want to buy, guys. Anything you want to buy. That's what credit cards are for, right? So this is just a quick video on my little financial journey, I guess we'll call it, over the past 6 years of building my credit. Hopefully you guys can take something that you learned from my videos, and that's all I really hope for on all the videos that I make, is that you guys learn something from it, whether it be, maybe it will inspire you guys to invest in Bitcoin, maybe it will inspire you guys to partake in some gardening like I am. I'm just showcasing things that I'm interested in on this channel, and I'm going to continue to do that probably forever. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.